everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm Lady D, your host for the next half an hour. I hope you've all had an amazing week. It's been a very interesting week with the astrology, and it's a lot happening this week as well. So we do have a new moon coming up, but I'll go into more on that next week's show. But we also have we've got Mercury, which is going to oppose Neptune. So we've got Mercury and Neptune on both sides of the chart, so directly opposite each other. So one will be in Virgo, so Mercury will be in Virgo, and then we have Neptune in Pisces. So that's going to be happening like Sunday, Monday. So with this transit that we've got going on here, it's actually good for like meditation and communicating with spirit and to your guides, and to, get those messages, those intuitive messages, or become more intuitive yourself, to develop your own spiritual gifts that you have. But it also, might be looking for also perfection, but this can also bring about a delusion there also, like with media, with we're looking at Pisces and we're looking at media. When Neptune, it sort of blurs or fogs things up. With Neptune, the way we think in a communication, being in Virgo, so we want things to be specific and be precise and be a certain way and make sure everything's perfect. And the way we think, we might get a bit stressed. So we've got to be careful to don't get caught up in some sort of delusion, especially with a media frenzy that may be coming up next week with this transit. But in terms of spirituality and getting more in tuned with your gifts, definitely a good time for that. We've also got, I feel like it's going to be good for meditating or taking time out. I feel like just trying to, block out all the different distractions around you, and also focus on you. I feel like that's a good transit for that. On the 24th, we've also got Venus squaring the nodes. So the nodes are our life lessons. I call them destiny points here. The Venus is our love and money, and it will be in Leo. So with this, it's going to bring an aspect of, I was speaking last week with the Venus in Leo, but this can bring about passion, but also can bring about destiny points in terms of our finances and our relationships. Could be social scenes of how we're looking at. It can be, deciding whether or not relationships around us are the right ones for us. Do they give us what we need, or do we need to move on or close certain doors? And it can bring about like sort of destiny points or life lessons or special points in our lives, I find, with these transits that are coming up. We've got Mars moving into Gemini here on the 21st. So again, it's Sunday, Monday here. So this here, Mars is going to be in Gemini for the next roughly 7 to 6 months, because Mars will actually go retrograde in Gemini. So with this transit, Mars is, as I always say, that double-edged sword. It can be a strength, but it can also be frustration and anger. So with Gemini, we're looking at, networking. We're looking at being social, networking, knowledge, gaining knowledge that we need, being more. So it could be more focused on this, because Mars is also action, what we need to take action in. So maybe we need to, redevelop and establish our networks, our social connections with each other, learning and growing and seeking the knowledge that we need to seek for our own lives, and where we need to go. So those are the positive gains for this. On the negative side, could be, frustration when we're going out and networking, or things may not be working out as we had hoped in those departments, those areas as well. So you've got to look at Mars. I always call it double-edged sword. So it's not always frustration, anger. We do sometimes get that strength from it. It's just about knowing where it is and paying attention to what's going around us at that moment in our lives. We've also got Uranus retrograde. That's going to be coming up here on Wednesday. So another planet going with its light turning off here. This is going to come about, especially upcoming weeks. So we're going to start seeing Saturn square Uranus, which happened last year, which actually brought on a lot of different events here. I'll go more into that next week, or the coming weeks when it actually does square. But I feel like we may, I feel like Uranus is going to bring about some surprises here when it goes into retrograde. And it's going to bring on some surprises, I feel, especially when we go into the eclipse season coming up later in the year. What I was getting also for this week ahead, what we need to do. So we've got be careful of tricks and scammers. And I feel like this is the Mercury and Neptune transit. I was just getting last night when I was sort of sitting and I sort of sitting in and seeing what messages I could get for today's show. And yeah, I just be careful of tricks, or there could be some scams coming up about. So just be careful of those things. Um, I also got here, good behavior will be rewarded. So those who are careful, stay within your own truths, in your own realms, and in your own like lane or own business, I guess, will be rewarded. Do the right thing. Those it's like don't take risk. I just feel like this is a week where risk taking of any kind may not be a good idea, and especially when it comes into behavior and how we act in society. I got truth telling. So try and tell the truth. Don't try and hide too many things or tell you like, create too many secrets. I feel like you're going to trap yourself in a box and you're going to get caught out this week in doing that. Try and see through the fog. So try and see through, when people, not only you, but other people around you, they are telling you stories or telling lies. Try and see through that and ask yourself questions. But stay focused on your own path and destiny. So this is a time where you need to focus a bit on you. We are in Leo season, so Leo is ruled by the sun, which is you. So it is time to focus on yourself and the path that you're going on. And I always got here, look on the bright side of life. So, when things pop up that aren't the best, we need to look at the positive side of things. What positive can this bring out? And even sometimes when we look back on things that have happened in our lives, we can always see some sort of positive that came through. We may not be able to see it right now, but you will see it in the future. And I feel like there could be some bossy people around too coming up here this week. So just be aware of people who are a bit bossy or overstanding or overbearing. Because I feel like, we need to not get involved in people's arguments and people's fighting. So I feel like this week we are focusing more on you and yourself and where you're heading into your life. All right, let's take some calls now. So we've got our first caller here. We've got Amy, who's in Phoenix, Arizona. So hi, Amy. How are you today?
Great, thank you.
It's good. So Amy, how can I help you today?
I'm curious if you bring spirit forward.
Yes, I can. I can.
Okay. Could you bring my father forward, please?
I can try. I can try. So I can always try and bring him forward, but just don't forget, sometimes we don't know. We don't get a choice sometimes of who comes forward. Let me just see if I
Right.
can get him to come forward. What was his name?
Terry.
Was he in the forces or army at all? Or I see army boots, and I've
Yep.
got the pants.
Yep.
Okay, and I feel like I don't know if he's a planner or he navigated. I'm seeing like he's got like a map, like there's a map in front of him, like a plan, and he's trying to like look at this and sort it out. So I don't know if he had to work with maps or with plans or try to, if they have a mission, try to plan things out.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I'm seeing in front of him on a table.
Right.
Um, he I feel like he was kind of misunderstood. I think misunderstood. I feel like he. I feel like he had this big heart and this soft side, but at the same time, it was very strict, regimented. Here we go. And sometimes people misunderstood or didn't see everything that he was trying to do or say. I feel like. I also feel like I feel like there's a dog there with him too in spirit. Did you have a dog? Was the dog that passed over, or did he have a dog at all?
We do. Yeah. We just had a
Okay,
dog pass away.
okay. So I'm seeing a dog there with him, and he's playing with his
Right.
dog. And he's taking it for walks, and he's
Oh, his
keeping.
dog. Yeah, his dog Freddie.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah,
he's taking it for
definitely a basset
walks.
hound. Right.
Oh, cool. he's taking it for walks, and I see him like running with it. Like he's still doing the regimented, like he's still doing like a timetable structured. He's very structured, being in the forces he would be. Um,
Hmm.
but he's let me see, he's very much down the line. See what else I
Right.
can get. Maybe this.
Well,
Is he?
he was drafted into Vietnam,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah,
I don't feel like he
so
wanted
he
to actually
died.
go. I don't feel like he wanted to go though. So I
No.
feel like there's a misunderstanding. Keeping getting misunderstood. So maybe that's the misunderstanding. Like I just don't feel like he wanted to go. But he did it, for his country and his nation, and for also his family too. Um, because it wouldn't be great if he didn't go. But I feel
Right.
like that. So where? No, okay. So was he? So did he pass in battle? Like, was he passed over there? Because I do see like shooting with him.
No.
But okay, but I
No.
also see that could just be him showing me what in the Vietnam. Um, but also I
He
see
passed.
him in.
He passed from Agent Orange.
Oh, okay. So that was still from the chemicals. Okay.
Right.
Um, kind of feel like it was kind of slow, and it wasn't the best for him. Having with that. Because so that was affecting his arm, his movements, but um he's very regimented, also a bit closed off with me as well.
Hmm.
He's unsure if he wasn't into psychics. So sometimes they're not into psychics, they're a bit closed off and they're a bit further back. But I do feel like he's very religious though. Because I do see like it's like the Mother Mary, so I feel like there's some sort of religious thing for him too. And I want to say that what's the message? Bring for the message for you. He's just saying for you to be tough, be strong. Um, it's like he's showing the path in front of you, and it's just saying you need to follow. It's like you need to follow the yellow brick road. So you need to follow the path in front. It's like at the moment I see you at crossroads, or you're just trying to decide where to go. But he's telling you the path is there in front of you to keep to keep going, to keep moving. Because at the moment it's like you kind of stopped on your path, like you aren't moving. And he's sort of wanting to just say to move forward, just to do anything for you to move forward. He's also wanting you to be happy, because I feel like he's giving me like showing me you need to be happy.
Mm.
Um, and he wants you need to be there for others in your family too. Like I feel like you're the emotionally you need to be strong, and I know that can be hard sometimes, but I do feel like he's telling me like maybe he wasn't good with his emotions, because he's like saying emotionally we got to be emotionally strong. Keep keep things. Maybe this was him keeping things in. So I just feel like saying about emotionally strong here with him.
Right.
But he's very intelligent. He's very I feel like he's also very creative too. I don't know. I just feel like there's something about him being creative as well. Um,
Right.
and he's just telling me, you're the master of your own destiny in what's coming up for you. Because I just feel like I'm questioning things. I feel like you're questioning things um, too. Your mother is still here, because I feel like he's giving flowers to your mum, but these flowers,
Yeah.
they're not. It's not a big bunch of flowers here. It's like flowers you get from a garden. So it's not something he'd buy from a shop. It's something that he was. So I don't know if he have a garden at all that he would pick flowers from for your mum, but I'm seeing like flowers to your mum, but it's not like a big bunch. It's not something that I would buy from a shop. Does that make sense?
Right. Hmm.
Um, so he's giving that to your mum. Um, and he is by her side. He's a very loyal man as well. But is your mum is she like, I see a lady and she's sitting on like outside, but she's just sort of sitting and staring like into space. So is your mum going through something at the moment where she's just sort of maybe pondering or thinking about things a lot?
My mom has dementia.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Because I just see a lady like she's just staring into space, and he's beside her, and he's giving her these flowers. Um,
Right.
she need she's her mind is her mind obviously is very foggy. Um,
Yeah.
she's I just feel like with your mum, I just feel like it's almost like she gets like a child. I don't know if she gets like childlike, 'cause I feel like sometimes she gets very childlike with her too. And
Yeah.
she's very, yeah, I just feel like she's remembering back in like old times too with your dad. Um, but even with her, that I just feel like things with her may be a bit tougher. Like with obviously, but just try, as best you can to try and stay positive. Because I feel like you're going to be the face or the person that's going to look after everybody in your family. You're the one that's going to, I feel like, take the reins with this and to have to decide and put things into
Yeah.
place. And your
Great.
dad's just saying, yeah,
Yeah.
um,
I
yeah.
understand that completely. And thank you very much. I
That's okay,
appreciate
no
it.
worries. No worries, have a good day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
No,
You
that's all right. That's okay. So now we got our next caller, which is Amanda, who's in Pennsylvania, USA. Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm good. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'd like I didn't know if you do love readings or what kind of readings you do.
Yeah, I do any read. I can do a lot of readings. I can do one on love for you. Let's see. Um, Look, straight away with you, I get a song that says that song. It's like you can't hurry love, you just have to wait. Let's just see what's happening with you. Okay, I keep on going. It's like something about wanting true love or the one love. Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, are you single or recently single or you've got someone around you? Because there is something about being single
Um,
too.
I'm on a break with somebody right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was getting single, but I also saw like a door closing around you too. Okay.
You
I keep
saw
on
what?
getting
I'm
a
sorry.
wait. I keep on getting wait. Okay. So with the partner that you had that you're on the break off now, um, uh, I'm unsure. I feel like maybe you're unsure about this, about what you're going to do. Um, whether or not he's the one or not. Kind of feel like this man is very complicated that you've got here that you're on a break with. He's not standing up to the plate. Like he's not where you need him to be, where you need to go further. He's kind of feel like this man is holding back a little bit too with you. Um,
Yes.
okay. Look, if I'm honest with you, I don't feel like this person is the one that you're he's not like that's what I get when I first got. You just have to wait. You can't hurry love. You just have to wait. Because I do feel like you are going to meet someone who is special or special for you. Um, and this person will be strong and dependable and someone that you need in your sort of you'll always be in your corner. This person you got at the moment, he's very wishy-washy. He's unsure about what he wants, but at the same time, I feel like the break also gives him permission to, um, look at different places. um, I feel like going forward, I do feel like you may be meeting someone through your net. Like I got this card standing out to me, it represents my network. So I do feel like possibly for you finding love could be through networks, could be through friends or family, even work, but some sort of networking component of when you will meet someone. Um, I do feel like you're quite like you are going to get what you want. You are going to get that person that is going to stand by you. But I feel like with this current person, when she gonna close the door? I'm gonna say by September, November. I'll say more November is when you've kind of decided whether to completely close the door. Because I feel like this person may still keep knocking, so he may still keep hanging around, or you may try to give it a go, work things out. But I kind of feel like the relationship it's kind of broken, and um, I don't know if you can be prepared for this. It's kind of like also your world sort of been um, turned upside down too with this person just
Yeah.
because of the emotion up and down where you're going. But I do feel like you are going to have a family. Um, you are going to have that family and that you're going to like achieve with what you want. But I feel like you need to learn to be single again too and to establish your own independence moving forward. It's kind of like with this person, you lost you a little bit. Because I do feel like you're feeling deflated. So it's like you need to gain back your either like your sass or your fire, what sort of creates you. You need to bring that back into the fold so that you can move forward, um, move forward with someone else too. I also feel like there could be a holiday coming up for you as well, some sort of trip away too with you, some sort of holiday.
Oh,
Um,
it's my birthday coming up here next Saturday.
happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I was like, yeah, it's holiday. And oh, the holiday vacation. Very good. And also I also see here we got money too. That's also I can sending out for me for you too. So I do feel like money may be coming in for you as well. Um, something extra. But I feel like when just try and get when a new person will come into you. Um, maybe possibly next March. It's not very strong that I'm getting a timeline. Maybe next March. Sometimes the things that we want the most, I don't get a timeline for, but I do know someone that's going to come in for you, and they are going to be what you want. This person I feel like is going to be taller than you. I do feel like they're going to have this person like they're active. Like they work to me, they work out, and I just feel like they're going to be more compassionate and more caring. So because I do see you getting proposed to at some point too. I do feel like you're going to get married at some point for yourself. Let's see. Are you close to 30 at all? Are you 30 or are you 23? I'm feeling 23 and 30.
I'm 26 going on 27.
Oh, okay. So I was looking at 23, so I'm not sure if I'm at 23, but I was also getting 30 as well. Um, so I do feel like perhaps by 30, maybe you're pregnant or you have children there. Um, I just feel like it's going to be a surprise for you, but I do feel like there's a definite plan that's coming in there when you're going to find the person. I just feel like I just keep on getting through networks, but it's someone that you won't see coming, but you'll see them. I feel like you've
Hmm.
seen this person meet face to face. I don't feel like you're meeting them online. There's some sort of face to face connection the way that you're meeting this person. Do you live near water at all? Is there like, are you living near water or boats?
I live near the lake. I mean, it's not
Okay.
like right next to the lake, but it's like about a 10-minute drive from the lake.
Okay. Because I am seeing like a boat, like it's I think they call it a yacht. They call it a yacht. It's on the lake. It's on the boat. On the boat. Sorry, the water. I am seeing that too. So, I don't know if that's anything to do with you meeting him, or if you're going to have a boat ride or something on there. But
Because I'm also moving to Hot Springs, Arkansas, too, this fall, here in a couple months.
oh wow. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, it could be there, but I just something about networking. So I feel like you're gonna meet this person either through a friend or through a friend of a friend or family. But I do feel like they got brown hair. They do, to me, they do look like they work out a little bit. They are quite broad, and I kind of feel like they're sensible. This person is quite sensible. They don't take a risk, and I do feel like that they're going to um they're gonna stand by you because these cards are really standing out to me where it's like the angel in the background, which is me more the guy that you're looking for, is gonna be standing by you. So they will compliment you and support you in what you want to do as well. I also feel like you got a baby
All right.
girl coming. Do you have any children at the moment or not yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet, not yet. I just feel like there's a baby girl in spirit for you. I just feel like you are gonna have a child. At least 2 to 3, I do feel like. And perhaps at
Oh,
30.
wow.
Okay. Do you have any questions
Yeah,
for
I
me?
wanted at least 2 or 3.
I feel like you're going to get that. You're going to get it. All in time. All in time. I do feel like you'll get it. Do you have any other questions for me?
Um, Not necessarily right now, other than I don't understand why the guy I'm with or on a break with acted like he did.
I just feel like this man is reckless. He doesn't know what he had in front of him, and he chooses to spend his time with other people that aren't the best for him or don't put him in the best light. And he doesn't see through fog. Like he gets manipulated. Like he's people live in a delusion, and this man, unfortunately, I feel like lives in like a some sort of like delusion of where his reality is, and he has friends around him that I feel aren't the best for him, but he doesn't see that.
Yeah.
And he's just like keep on like holding back. Like it's like I can't get him to move forward. So until he learns to surround himself with better people, or to see what's the best for him, I don't know whether or not he's going to change. So that's going to be his own lesson.
Well, I hope he does for at least the sake of himself, you know.
Yeah. Well, everyone's on their path, but it's all in time. But these things. But I'll let you go, and I hope you have a good week.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. It's okay. Okay, everybody. I hope you have a good week ahead. And just remember, sometimes when we're at our lowest points, things happened, and we can be at our highest points. Things are all on a path, and it's a crazy journey at the moment. But I'll hope you have a good week ahead. If you want to contact me for a reading, you can so for my website, which is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Facebook page is the same, with Instagram and TikTok, which is Lady D S Psychic, and then my YouTube channel, which is Lady D. Which if you can't find it under that, just look up Danielle Psychic, and you will find me there. All right. Hope you have a good week, and stay strong, and we'll see each other again next week, same time, same place. So bye for now.